Hello, how are you? Today we're flying out the P-38, specifically the Chinese one. Um, forget which specific P-38 it is, but it's the one with the hydraulically boosted control surfaces, which makes it a lot better at high speed. It's a P-38. I still sometimes hard to aim with the rudder, so kind of flip-flops every once in a while. I still had fun with it. Lots of fun with it, actually. I love the P-38. I have a picture of one hanging up in my room. I'll put that in here. Anyways, never seen one in person though. I had the chance to go see an air show at the Travis Air Force Base, and they were able to show me it. It was on display there, but I thought it was a different date, and I didn't end up going, which really sucks because I really wanted to go to see the Thunderbirds and the P-38. And anyways, I'm gonna go to San Francisco when they have the F-22. It should be a lot of fun. Anyways, fighting this P-51, I'm way above him. This is honestly just kind of sad. I'm diving on the P-50, hoping to get him out and get a crit. And now behind this P-51, I don't want to overshoot. However, he goes his turn. So I do what I think would be considered a high yo-yo, if you can even call it that. I just go very high in the vertical on a turn. And I think he must have passed out here. And this is what I mean by it's kind of hard to aim. As you can just kind of see the difficulty I have when I'm trying to pull in. Don't really get any good hits on that guy. I must have just hit the 50s on him, not the 20s. So I then change for this guy, P-51. Just kind of spray. Don't really hit anything there either. This is honestly just here to show your basic matches. Trying to stay away from this P-51, kind of giving a hard shot. While trying to get this P-51D because he seems much dangerous. P-51D kind of shreds my plane. P-51 is behind me, so I turn around for the P-51D. I do get nose on first, barely. Get a fire. He's going down. Now I just got this other P-51. I believe this is the 20mm variant. If my memory recalls right. He gets some shots off on me. Right now I'm thinking like, alright, I'm completely fine right here. So I pitch straight up. I have the flaps out. And I think I mistimed when I was pitching up here. I probably should have de-throttled it around this point. I did not expect for him to just be able to stay up here with me. I was expecting for him to overshoot a little bit more. So what I do is I try to recommit, but he hits a crazy rudder maneuver. Ends up shooting me down. Way down on this channel. I'm not deafened. Don't try to go slow with the P-51, especially when you have similar energy states. I learned that lesson the hard way. Here's me diving on an F-4U and an FR-1. The Fireball, I actually recently went to a museum and saw the engine for the Fireball. Thought it was pretty cool. Anyways, there is a Severe on him. They also had a SR-71 engine, which I think was the coolest. And it was like open, you could see the whole thing. It's really cool. Once again, though, Severe on the FR-1, just kind of destroy them. This is another POV of the quote-unquote average game. Just kind of flying high, getting free kills on people that don't notice you. You're very fast. It's called the Lightning for a reason. And yeah. This is my personal favorite plane to play as CAS whenever I'm playing Sweden. The T1B57. Just has a 57mm cannon. It's fun. Kind of going ahead on the thing. Don't really do anything. Going ahead on the P61 and get a Severe. I have a model kit of that. Just kind of chilling under my bed. Haven't really built it yet.
Somebody cover me.
Probably should. But yeah, once again, that's just normal gameplay. I'm just kind of shooting at people. Now this game is a good game though. I get a 4K here, and I do a really cool 2v2 moment. But here I am, diving on a P-51C10. Just kind of demolish him. And this thing actually has an air brake, which is useful for a time like what you just saw, where I was kind of pressing in a dive and I couldn't really pull out. Air brake was very useful there. Anyways, though, I'm just kind of gonna boom and zoom. There's more people down there. Yeah, there you go. You can see all those people on the deck. Perfect American plane mains right there. And you can see the German main and actually in the sky. That's how life goes, I guess. Anyways, I'm just trying to line up with this other P-51 that's on the deck. Go in first person and dive on him in first person because it's aura. Until I get discombobulated and don't do it perfect, but whatever. I'm already starting to compress. You can see that rudder kind of struggling a little bit. I dethrottle and air brake to try to keep up with that, or counteract that rather. But he just kind of turns. It's another P-51 with the 20 mils, but I have a 20 millimeter too, and I take off his wing with it. Go back up in the aggressive climb. Those guys are too high to really be a threat to me. There's also teammates up there, so I'm just going to keep on cleaning up down here and then possibly return to base. I do have the energy advantage over these people, so I think it's worth it to put it to use. Whereas my teammates are all kind of getting cooked up. Seriously, how come every single time you make fun of the American main for being on the deck and not climbing, but yet your teammates are always dying to them? I don't know how it's possible. Whatever, XP50, 2 P-51s, just the typical things you expect to see down here. Get a clean shot on that P-51C and start climbing away. This one's a little bit more shallow, but I make it aggressive later on. Adjust it accordingly. Get another kill there. There's another P-51, so I'm just going to kind of go up and over. At this point, he really can't touch me. My right ear is getting treated to some nice flak right now. Alright, this is taking forever. Quick story time then. Yeah, so I haven't really been posting too much. Just haven't really had much content. I've honestly kind of stopped playing Worth. I know these are clips from months ago. And I've kind of, I played a little bit R6. I think I might make a video on that soon. Been playing a lot of SCS too. Yeah, I don't know, I just haven't really been playing War Thunder too much. Haven't really been making videos too often. And it was kind of get a hit on that P-51. Can't really do much to it. You can kind of tell the rating, the aiming difficulties when I was trying to chase down that P-51. And I noticed at the corner of my screen rather, the 109. So I go head on with the XP50 because I need this guy dead. And I turn around to the P-51. Making sure to keep an eye on the 109. However, acting as if I don't see him. I want him to dive on me. I want to turn into him. I kind of want it for it to be a dogfight. However, I doubt that. Oh wow. I doubt that would be the case, seeing how I have a teammate here. He has an energy advantage. He'll probably just run away, rightfully so. So I'm just going to keep on trying to follow the P-51. I'll try to ignore him. I've got an FW-190 behind him. But he doesn't seem to be doing much, which, he can't. His hands are kind of tied. So I let him get close, and I turn, knowing that he has to be compressing at least a little bit. I go in the vertical, but like I said, he just kind of runs right past. So I'm just going to jump cut to when I go back to base and I land. And this is me taking back off again. Me and that FW-190 are in cahoots right now. And we've been running through the clouds for a while trying to find them. But I found them. I see the P-51 and then I see the 109. How do I see them? I don't know. I think the AI units see them. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Anyways, though, we're just kind of chit-chatting. We're gonna try to dive on and kill these people. Excuse the yawn. So yeah, great visibility out here today. I kind of just go up a little bit. I don't know if they see me or not. Hindsight 2025, because this is probably when this is recorded. It's very easy to tell that I am indeed not seen by them, and that I am seeing them only because of my AI units. However, I didn't really think of that at the time, so I just kind of made sure I was behind him before I started the dive. And he does turn, which makes me think even more so, like, oh, maybe they can see me then. After all, clouds are client side. Anyways, my teammates here, I know that I can safely dive on these people now. Even if I get into a dogfight, my teammate is above. FW190 destroys the 109, teaches him a lesson. So I then make a sharp turn, try to follow the 51. And still, visibility is phenomenal here. I just kind of spray some shots and then turn again. At the very least, I'm applying pressure here for my teammate to be able to work around our little maneuvers. Maybe cut him off, get the kill. He then kind of flies in front of me. I get a hit, I get the assist, and he is demolished. That is teamwork, baby. That is teamwork. Anyways, though, this is a newer... recording that I have here. This was from a couple of days ago, actually. And I'm 1v1ing a 109. So here I am turning because he has been following me for quite a while. And he's been following me like relentlessly. He's not really gotten off my trail. So I just kind of do a gradual turn. He makes sure to let me know that he for sure does have the energy advantage. So I start turning again, this time downwards. What is my plan here? Yeah, what's the plan? I just want to dogfight this man. Because we're at high altitude. There's nobody around us, so I kind of go up. He shoots, he misses. And now here, I'm trying to get a good turn, a good one circle turn on him. Can't call it a one circle because it's more vertical, but whatever. And here he goes straight vertical, and I'm assuming he's expecting me to shoot out in front, but I have combat flaps. He spends too long in the vertical higher above me, and I get to another shot on him. Once again, I just kind of stay on his tail. Can't really do much. He then turns. Now here, if he were to just dive away, I'm sure he would have gotten away because as you can see right now, I destroy him. But yeah, nonetheless, I thought that was a fun dogfight. I hope you enjoyed the video. I couldn't really get any crazy games with this one, so you gotta take what you got. And yeah, I don't know. I have a good one.